Hi there, this is Doug Benner with the Mon Valley Church, and I'm going to give you another verse from the book of Proverbs to add some more wisdom to each of our lives. Okay, today is the 20th, so I'm going to read a verse from chapter 20 in Proverbs. Today is a good one. It's also one that challenges some things that most of us grew up thinking. Okay, it is verse 3. Let me read it to you and we'll walk you through it. It is to one's honor to avoid strife, but every fool is quick to quarrel. So you'll see a lot of folks believe, and all of us probably have fallen in this trap one time or another, that the most honorable thing, the way to really kind of, make people respect you is to stand up when someone challenges you. Don't sit down. If they hit you, stand back up. To get back into the fight. That is a truth that the world wants to put into your head, but God has a different truth. It's this. Avoid strife. Avoid conflict. Don't get into that fight. A fool is quick to get into the quarrel. But a wise person, an honorable person, someone who has a good reputation is someone who didn't even get into that fight in the first place. So here's some places where that applies. Sometimes this is literally a physical fight. If that's a problem you're having in your life, you're getting into physical fights, you are really putting a negative spin on your life. You're going to find yourself in some negative places. Your reputation, your health, your life path in general is down the wrong way. But physical fights aren't the only fights, the only strifes we have. Sometimes we're talking about verbal things, right? A lot of us will get into a verbal conflict with people. Maybe our co-workers or people we work with or for. Maybe it's a spouse or a loved one. All right? It is honorable. It is a good thing. A thing that will, in the end, actually make you look better if you can avoid those fights. Okay? The honorable thing is not winning the fight. It's avoiding the fight in the first place. So trust God in this. It doesn't always feel right in the moment. What feels right in the moment typically is to try to win the fight. Sometimes what feels right is to pick the fight, get it started, and then win it. Okay? I want to challenge you to follow a different path. Follow a different wisdom, God's wisdom. And God's wisdom is to be a peacemaker, to be someone who is able to bring calm and peace instead of strife and quarrel into our relationships and into our lives. So that's my challenge for you today. Is simple. It is to bring peace into your life and into your relationships. Find a way to de-escalate the strife and the conflicts that you run into today. So look for those opportunities and be a peacemaker, because Jesus even said it this way: blessed is the peacemaker. All right, that's your truth and wisdom for today. We'll give you another one tomorrow.